Hi, welcome back to Mastering C++ Unlocked. In today's lecture, we are going to dive deep into the C++ operators, an essential concept for any C++ programmer. Specifically, we will cover the following key operators type like arithmetic operators, comparison operators, logical operators, assignments operators. These operators are the building block of the C++ programming, and understand them is a crucial for writing efficient, effective code. We will go through hands-on coding examples and explain each operator step by step. So don't worry if some of the terms are new to you. Grab your coding tools and let's explore these concepts together. Plus, we will share some valuable tips at the end to help you master these operators. Ready? Let's get started. Basic data types. Uh, Boolean 1 byte size is and store true or false values. Character 1 byte stores a single character, letter, number or ASCII values. Integer 2 or 4 bytes stores whole number without decimal. Float 4 bytes store functional numbers containing one or more decimals, sufficient for storing 6 to 7 decimal digits. Double 8 bytes stores fractional numbers containing one or more decimals, sufficient for storing 15 decimal digits. Example basic data types include IO stream, and this is a preprocessor directive that includes the IO stream library for input and output operation. C out or C in. Namespace, the statement allows using standard library component without needing the standard prefix. And int main, the entry point of the program, all execution start here. Integer types, declare an integer variable date initialized to 25. Integer is used to store whole number as we discuss, and it will print the age 25, which is from here. Floating point types, declare a floating point variable height and initialize it to 5.9. Float is used for single precision decimal variables, right? And it will print the 5.9, print the value of. And double, declare a double precision floating variable weight, and check this one. Yeah, this double can hold larger and more precise decimal values than float. This one, and when you say more than float, so you can see from here to there. Character types, declare a character variable grade initialize a. A character is used to store single character grade, and it will print the value of grade. Boolean types, declare a Boolean variable is passed with the value true. Boolean can hold only true or false values. Used to find the size in bytes of any data or type or variables. True Boolean pass, and the print the value is 1 for true and 0 for false. Size of different size of integer, float, double, character, and we have already discussed this thing in our previous slides. Arithmetic operators. Arithmetic operators are used to perform common mathematical operations. Addition, add obviously two numbers, subtraction, one value from another, multiple two values, divisions, modulus, increment and decrement. So increase the value of by 1 and decrease the value of 1, 2. And these are the example which we do in the forthcoming slides. Again, include IO stream, and we know it's a preprocessor for cout cin using namespace to avoid like the prefix of standards and int main, the entry point of program, and all execution start from here. So we now declare two integers. Declare an integer variable a and initialize in a 10, and then perform addition of a and b, and the result store in the variable sum. So now we do addition. Perform addition of a and b. The result is stored in the sum, as I already told you. And the print the label of a and b followed by the value of sum, and the NL moves to the cursor to the next line. Subtraction. Perform subtraction from B to A or A to B. The result is stored in a variable differences here, and then print the label of differences A minus B, and followed by the values of in the value of differences A this way. Arithmetic multiplication. Perform multiplication A multiplied by B. This result is stored in the variable product here, and then prints the product label multiplication A multiply B followed by the variable of product. And I already told you, it is move to the next line. Division. Perform integer division of A by B. The result is stored in the variable quotient, and then division A by B, and the result stored in here, and the print here, and end line is for new lines. Modulus. Find the remainder of a divided by B using a modulus operator, this one, and the result is stored in the remainder. And then modulus A or B store reminders, and print the label modulus A modulus B followed by the value of reminders, and end of the program indicates successful information termination of the program. And comparison operators. Comparison operators are used to compare two values. This is important and programming because it helps us to find answer and make decisions. The return value of a comparison is either 1 or 0, which means true for 1 and false for 0. These values are known as Boolean values, and you will learn more about them in the Boolean and if-else chapter. So again, include IO stream, the preprocessor for cout and cin to avoid std as a prefix, and integer main, the entry point of the all programs, and all execution starts from here, and integer a and equal to b and b is equal to 5. Two integer variable a and b are declared and initialize. A is set to 10 and b is set to 5, and equal to if a equal to b, operator check if the value a is equal to the value of b. Since it is a is 10 and b is 5, this condition is false. Cout A is not equal to B, the print is this will be print since the condition is false. The code inside the else block is executive, printing is not equal to B. If and else we will discuss in the following lectures, following weeks, following lecture. It's depend upon your understanding. Not equal to. If A and B is not equal to the operator, this operator, check if the value of A is not equal to the value of B. Since it is A is 10 and B is 5, the condition is true. So C out A is not equal to B and less and L. Since the condition is true, it prints not equal to B. So it depends upon which one is true. And then less than, if A less than B, the operator check if A is less than B. Since it is A is 10 and B is 5, the condition is false. So C out is not less than B. Since the condition is false, it print is not less than B. And greater than, if A is greater than B, operator check if it's greater than B. Since A is 10 and B is 5, this condition is true. C out is greater than B will print this time. And now less than or equal to, and A is less than equal to B. The operator check if it is a less than equal or to B. Since it is A is 10 and B is 5, the condition is false. So not less than, it will print this time not less than or equal to B. And greater than or equal to, again if the A greater than or equal to B, and check it again 10 and 5. So C out is greater than or equal to B, it will print since the condition is true, is print is greater than or equal to B. Logical operator, as with the comparison operator, you can also test for true or false zero values with the logical operators. Logical operators are used to determine the logic between variables or values. So these are logical AND, logical or logical NOT. And examples are, again we see IO stream for preprocessor and namespace to avoid SDT, and the entry point of the program, and Boolean A is equal to true and B is equal to false. Declare two Boolean variable. A is initialized as true and B is initialized as false. So logical AND operator, if a logical AND operator check if both A and B are true. Since A is a true but B is false, the condition evaluate to false. So C out ABB is false will print since the condition is false. The code inside the else block is executed and the message and B is false. Logical AND operator is B is false. Logical or operator, this logical or operator, if either A or B is true, the condition is evaluated as true. Since A is true regardless of B, so A logical or operator is true. Since the condition is true, the message A logical or operator B is true is printed. Similarly, logical not operator, like A, if A logical not operator is negates a value of A, since A is true and become false. C out A is false. The code inside the else block is executed and the message A is false is printed. Assignment operators. Do it yourself and find have we missed anyone. It is your homework, something like that. Thank you.